This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Don't shake your body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
That's right. 38 minutes into the hour. First Say with Kelly Kinkaid. It's a segment created by Kelly Kinkaid. You can reach her at Kelly Kinkaid just because she's concerned about the citizens and our well-being, mind, body, and spirit. And, you know, Kelly is not professing to be some expert that went to medical school and got a degree, but she's been studying, you know, health and fitness for quite some time now. And you always seem to bring the greatest guest on this segment.
You know, I have to because I am a work in progress, like many of us who are listening to this, wanting to be better and have a healthier lifestyle. So, you know, Sway, we are always talking about getting fit. Summer's here, and, you know, I just had to go to the best. And I have today the 4-time reigning Mr. Olympia Phil Heath.
Wow. 4-time reigning Mr. Olympia.
Yes.
Now, this is not USA. It's different from world, right? What is the difference?
The Mr. Olympia contest is the Super Bowl of bodybuilding.
Yeah.
It's not the Mr. Universe. It's actually above that.
Yes.
So when you think of the best of the best of the best, that's it right there.
You're like He-Man.
Yeah, kind of,
right?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean,
Hercules, right?
Yeah. So, you know, it was a title that a lot of people knew Arnold Schwarzenegger for. He won the title actually 7 times. There's 2 gentlemen that actually won the contest 8 times, so that's the record, and I have 4. So.
And you're now you're in training now for going for number 5.
Yep.
Then that'll be in Vegas in September, correct?
Yes. Yep. September.
One of the reasons I thought it was great to bring you up here is because a lot of people listening can kind of relate to you as far as just growing up, because you started in sports, you played basketball, you was a wrestler, and you took it to another level with bodybuilding.
So
correct?
So I played Division I basketball at the University of Denver, and you know, had a good time doing that. Understood, you know, health and fitness even back then. Took it to a next level, you know, after college, and the rest is pretty much history. I mean, the minute I went in that gym as a bodybuilder, started watching all these guys transform. You know, the biggest thing I saw was the transformation, and I wanted that. You know, in college, you know, you always want to get a little bit leaner. Right. You know, especially for spring break or summertime, and just watching how they ate and how they trained, and realize, wow, they could actually make their bodies a work of art. And doing my first show, after that, I was hooked.
Right.
Yeah.
How many hours do you put in the gym on a day on the average when you're training?
On the average, I'm doing 1 to 2 hours of cardiovascular work a day, and then 1 to 2 hours of weight training.
Okay, and so are there? I'm sorry, Kel.
I'm like, gosh.
You know, because I used, you know, I saw Pumping Iron with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And, you know, as you can see, Phil, I got that natural genetic thing going on, man. I just got to put it to work. I just always wondered, now, do people follow, are there, you know, like in chess, there are certain methods that you can learn that certain chess players, certain masters created.
Yep.
Is there certain methods of training you could learn in bodybuilding that others have done, regiments you could follow?
I definitely think that you could be a Karpov or a Kasparov, if you know what I mean, with the chess game, with bodybuilding. But it definitely goes back to the early days of like what Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing. He actually has a book of the Arnold's Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding. That's kind of like our Bible, so to speak, of all the exercises that you can normally do, whether it be free weights or machines. And it gives you the different diagrams and also different layers of physiques that if you're a pear-shaped individual, you know, how do you train for that? If you're a guy that's a hard gainer, if you're a guy that's kind of like more genetically gifted, like how do you make these muscles even better? And you usually just reference the magazines, the Flex magazine, the Muscle and Fitnesses and stuff like that, the articles that you see me in, and then, you know, go back and forth. And then obviously YouTube and social media. You know, nowadays, I mean, there's a lot of information there. And I try to provide a lot of content, and I do a lot of seminars around the world to try to bring more perspective. Yeah. And not just for bodybuilding, because I did play Division I basketball, and I understand the sports world in that realm, and then trying to transition, because a lot of athletes now are, you know, their careers get cut short, and they want to still stay healthy. And how are they doing that? And we all know now every athlete that we see is up there flexing. Yeah. You know, LeBron James is going to, you know, dunk on somebody this series coming up, and he's going to flex on somebody.
Phil, I beg to differ.
He's a warrior fan.
You're a warrior guy.
Yeah, come on, man.
All right.
You going to come on my show and start off the conversation with that? Mr. Olympia, I'll take it to you, dog.
Okay.
I'm just on air only. But so
Cavs in 6.
Oh, really?
Dang.
And I'm going to game 4.
Are you really?
I'm going to Game 4 in Cleveland.
In Cleveland?
In Cleveland.
Cavs in 6.
Yeah.
I say Warriors in 6. No, I say Warriors in 7.
Yep.
Of course you would say 7. They would need 7.
There we go.
Damn,
again.
Kelly, why you invite him up? All right, look, okay, listen, we're getting off track here. Okay, I want to open up the phone lines. Let's first say with Kelly Kinkaid. Phil Heath is here, Mr. Olympia. And if you want to learn how to tone your body properly, you ain't got to be a bodybuilder.
Right.
And what sort of things you should eat that could benefit you in that process, whether you're a skinny guy, skinny woman, or overweight guy or woman, whatever. You're right in between, and you just want to learn these things properly. 888-742-3345. Give us a call. We got the best in the world with us. 46 minutes into the hour, Kelly Kinkaid. We got a very, very special guest. We're so lucky to have him here today.
Yes, we have Mr. Olympia Phil Heath in the building with us. We're talking about fitness, bodybuilding, and just his career that's been really great. You're right now in training for to get the crown the 5th time.
Yep.
And, I just need to know some more secrets of how I can just have a body. I may not necessarily for women.
Right.
When you were talking about the Arnold Schwarzenegger book, can people who are not really wanting to get pumped up, can we get some secrets or tips out of the book too?
I think absolutely. I think everybody is going to be able to take a photograph, and we've all done a selfie.
Right.
So we definitely need to be able to assess our strengths and weaknesses.
Right.
Some people, whether it be male or female, they're going to have a stronger body part. And they're going to be able to say, all right, look, if I could Photoshop myself, this is the areas that I would Photoshop, right, into my perfect physique. And then that's when you reference these books and these magazines and learn these techniques to apply to that. So a lot of women are maybe concerned about, if I lift weights, I feel bulky and this and that. I understand that because you do get a pump, but at the same time, you're going to build muscle, which is going to increase your metabolism to burn fat. And then with your diet, see, the main problem is especially with a lot of women, is that the minute they start eating healthy again, they get very, very hungry. And they're so driven on an emotional eating that they can't wait that extra 2-3 hours. They want a snack.
Yeah.
And whether it be salty or crunchy, a lot of texture eating, and just doing it. And then they start getting bulkier while they're training, and they're not counting those other calories. And they got to keep in mind that, you're trying to not just stay away from high amounts of saturated fats and stuff like that, but you're keeping your protein high. And that means getting it from proper sources, different meats and poultries and stuff like that. And it sucks for people that are vegan too. Yeah. But you have to become more educated. And the beautiful thing, like I said, you have your phone, you can actually learn more about it each and every day and start understanding that the way you're probably eating isn't pertaining to your lifestyle that you want to look.
Yeah. Right. And you have products you offer too, right?
Yeah. I started a company called Gifted Nutrition. It's a sports nutrition line. Started last July, actually. And it was comprised of myself and my partner, Joy Firestone, of realizing, look, you're Mr. Olympia. You obviously take supplements. You understand that world. But how about giving that perspective to the world? So we got together. We were like, look, we see a lot of myths and fallacies within the health and wellness industry. Let's give them the highest grade of raw materials that we can possibly offer the public. Yeah. And even go above that, have verified, products. So when you look at the label in the back of it, it makes sense, and that it's verified, so you know what you're getting.
What kind of products do you have now?
We have different types of whey protein. We have creatine supplements. We have weight loss products. We have branched chain amino acids, creatine, pre-workout supplements. We even have a supplement that helps you go to sleep, which a lot of people nowadays are having troubles with, and actually, they take medication, if not doing like marijuana or, drinking to go to bed. Right. And a lot of people, and I'm sure you guys know this, like when you go to sleep, your brain doesn't stop. You're thinking about tomorrow. You're thinking about coming on here doing your radio show, and you don't get that real good sleep, which is going to actually enhance your body's ability to look better and to feel more refreshed. And now you're more alert the next day, and you're not pounding a bunch of coffee and other stimulants. So we have something for everyone, and it's not a bodybuilder brand. It's a wellness brand. I believe in these three things. It's, train hard, train smart, have fun, but also we all want to look good. We want to feel great, and we want to have the confidence to get up the next day and do it all over again.
Four-time Olympia champion, Mr. Olympia champion. Phil Heath is here. Gifted Nutrition. Look for his brand, and where can you find it? Like in what stores?
Well, right now we're starting our domestic launch, and we will be primarily online on bodybuilding.com, but you can also go on Gifted Nutrition's website, giftednutrition.com. Also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We always do posts and we do contests for giveaways and whatnot. And you get all the information off that website. So be sure to go on there. Chat me up. I'm always online. You can hit me up at Phil Heath, on all the social medias, and we'll get you going.
One of the things they said, he's the first professional bodybuilder to head up his own sports nutrition line while still competing. Yeah,
that was something where, as a businessman, I realized that a lot of athletes wait until their career is finished before they want to do some major business venture. And I realized that, look, why not leverage my likeness while the iron is hot, and then talk to these manufacturers, actually do the business side of things, use my degree. I have a degree in business and also IT. Do those things that other guys just won't do and don't get taken advantage by the industry. So then you provide the products. You're the one taking them. Now I get to literally call on the phone, talk to a biochemist, talk to a raw material manufacturer and say, I want this result.
Yeah.
I want this. I got a track athlete that I'm trying to sign. I want to give him the best product in the world. I got a boxer that wants to do this. I got this guy that wants to do that. They give it to me. Right. And it's awesome. I get to go through all the formulations. I do all the taste testing, which is good, bad, and sometimes ugly. But at the same time, I've learned a lot. And I love the sports world. So I'm here to give back to the industry and give back to the world and make people healthier.
All right. We got a lot of people on the lines right now. So I'm going to try to get through as many as possible. Mark in Denver. What up, Mark? How you doing?
What's going on, Sway, and everybody in the studio? How you doing?
Say hello to Phil Heath, man. Go ahead. What's your question?
Hey, my question is, I got a ridiculously high metabolism, and I'm trying to gain weight like 20, 30, like maybe 20, 30 pounds. What do I got to do, or what would you advise doing to make the calories outweigh the metabolism to gain?
Well, 20, 30 pounds right away, that's a pretty substantial, goal you have, and I think it's definitely possible. You have to keep in mind how many meals you're actually eating throughout the day. Usually, a person's only getting maybe 5, sometimes 6, but try to evaluate how many grams of protein you're getting, and then up that by maybe 1 to 2 ounces per meal, and then go up from there. So let's say you're eating 3,000 calories. Well, now you need to eat 3,500, 4,000, 45, and so on and so forth, maybe to around 6,000 calories of actual food, not just shakes, not just weight gainers. In between those meals, now it's always good to get like a good branch chain amino acid supplement, like what we carry. Like I'm taking that 5 to 10 grams in between meals because it helps aid, it aids, the catabolism. Like, so then like you don't have the muscle breakdown. So you defeat the catabolism of the muscle. You're always staying anabolic and making sure that you are taking a creatine supplement. We do offer a product called S3. That's a natural testosterone supplement. That's huge. But just keeping in mind that your protein has to stay a little bit higher. Keeping your calories, I would probably say a 50-30-20 ratio, 50% calories coming from protein, 30 from carbs, and then play around with the fats with the 20.
Okay, Mark, man, thanks for your call. We got Jimmy in Detroit. Jimmy, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm good. How you guys doing?
Doing okay. What's your question for Phil Heath? Real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a quick question. I'm a truck driver, and I usually try to get to the gym twice a week, but I can't get there as much as I want. I was wondering, what do you think about resistance bands? Will it just tone me, or I can't bulk with it, can I?
Resistance bands is only going to take you so far, of course. It definitely will tone you out a little bit, but I'm definitely proud of you for actually making an effort, because I know driving that truck has to be pretty rough, on the body. I would definitely try to incorporate that. You know what? Go ahead and use those bands in different ways. Use different, you can do squats just, standing up, taking resting periods. You can actually go old school and do push-ups and whatnot as well. But the resistance bands, I think, is going to actually help you more than you think, because your joints aren't going to be, taxing, and that's going to help you out tremendously while you're driving on those long trips.
All right, cool. Phil Heath, man, thank you for coming by, man. Just real quick, man, like when you having sex, right? Because you're such a, bulky specimen.
Yeah, Hercules.
So, yeah, okay, yeah, right?
Yeah. Powerful erection.
Powerful.
Right?
I'm here.
I can relate to this.
Powerful,
right?
Like two hands, like powerful.
Do women get intimidated by your body at all?
That has happened.
Really?
That has happened.
Yeah. So what are they? Because you're just solid dude, right?
Yeah.
They can't really.
She knows.
She knows.
She knows. She loves it.
Oh, she loves it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
She would never be with a small dude.
Really?
She told me that.
That's
and then she told me that the other day. She's like, I couldn't be with a smaller guy. You know, and it's funny because I remember when I was in college and I started transitioning out of basketball to bodybuilding, a lot of girls like, oh, that's gross, this and that and the other. And then they started seeing me get bigger and more defined, and they're like, that's pretty hot. And now they realize like a lot of guys just, they want to look good because they know these girls love when their guy takes his shirt off and, can flex a little bit. Mm-hmm. Nothing against anybody that isn't in shape like that, but hey, don't knock a guy for looking good and feeling great. But the girls out there, date a bodybuilder at least once. Like, give them a shot.
Give them a shot. Yo, show Kelly, flex your arm for Kelly real quick. Kelly, what do you think, Kelly?
Ew. That looks good. I mean, he's absolutely right.
Damn,
date
you just lost your
note to self.
Date a bodybuilder. You just lost your professional right there, Kelly.
You all are talking about sex, so I mean,
It was the green eyes.
It's the green. Yeah. Is that it, Kelly? All right, Phil. Thank you for coming by, man. How can people reach you on social media, man?
Definitely hit me up at Phil Heath on Twitter. Also on Instagram at Phil Heath. Be sure to go on my website, philipheath.com, and make sure that you're on the correct Facebook, because obviously there's tons of different imposter sites. Mine's over 3 million, so be sure to hit that up. And be sure to check me out, getting ready for the 51st Mr. Olympia contest in Las Vegas at the Orleans Arena, September 18th and 19th. And shout out to my boys over in Miami representing Gifted Nutrition. And we also brought you, Sway, a package.
Wow.
Yeah, because I knew that, and we didn't leave you out.
Ultimate.
I didn't leave you out.
What is that called? Ultimate.
We actually have a fat burner.
Okay.
A weight loss supplement by the name of Super Lean.
Okay, I need that.
Yeah. So we have that as well.
Great. And you got the oatmeal cookie. What is the Ultimate ISO Whey?
Yep.
Made with advanced cross-flow microfiltration for more resorption. I have no idea what that means, but damn it, I'm going to go ahead and try.
You got to hit that up, and then I got to do the S3, so for more natural testosterone production, because I know you're trying to, get your bulk on and get your swole on.
But here's the thing. I'll be honest with you, Phil. I don't want to get bulky. I want to get sliced.
Oh, well, that's going to help too.
I don't need to get bigger, man. I'm where I'm at.
You're big enough, right?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I'm really trying to just work with what I got and just tighten it up.
Well, I'm going to be checking up on you.
Please do.
And checking out your progress. And I'm being actually serious about this.
Okay.
I'm going to be, hitting you up on, Twitter and whatnot, or whatever social media you like.
Okay.
And I want to see, some progress within the next 3 months.
Okay.
Because I can believe in that. And, for a lot of people, I just wanted to say real quick, thanks for having me on here, but also all you guys listening, be sure to go out and get your blood work done at some point in time. Don't be afraid to go to the doctor and get a physical, especially the African-American community. Make sure you go out and get checked. There's a lot of places, whether it be in New York City or throughout the country, that are going to provide free screenings. We got to know, because you just never know what you're up against.
Yeah.
And the last thing I want anyone to do is to try to go take any product or go to the gym and because they're excited and then have a problem and didn't know how to fix it, when there's free education and also help out there. So be sure not to be scared. You got to know about what you're up against, guys. I do it every year. I get 3 to 4 screenings a year just to make sure I know what I'm up against to be the best in the world.
Yeah, thank you. Phil Heath. Kelly Kinkaid, thank you as well.
Yes, thank you, Phil, for coming. Good luck on the Mr. Olympia competition. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Kelly Kinkaid, KELLYKINKAID.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.